July is going to be hotter than a ghost pepper for dividends, and in today's video, we'll be talking about 16 awesome companies like Coca Cola and JP Morgan that will be giving you a paycheck just for being a shareholder. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, now just getting right into it, the first stock that's going to pay you a dividend in July is none other than Coca Cola, ticker symbol KO, and you'll get a dividend from these guys on July 1st, the first day of the month. And for every share of Coca Cola you own, you'll be getting 44 cents. Not too shabby. And Coca Cola is a great company to have in your portfolio. It's a very reliable dividend payer with a dividend growth history of 59 consecutive years. So you can bet year after year, quarter after quarter, you'll be getting that sweet dividend income from this company. Now, moving on, the next company you'll be getting a dividend from in July is Automatic Data Processing, ticker symbol ADP. And if you're not familiar with this company, they do cloud-based employer services like HR, payroll, clocking in and out taxes, employee benefits, stuff like that. And they'll also pay you a dividend on July 1st. And for every share of ADP you own, you'll be getting $1.04. And a couple things I really like about ADP's dividend stats are the 5-year growth rate, which is sitting at about 12.5%. This is pretty high. And they have a really nice dividend growth history of 46 consecutive years. They're on their way to becoming a dividend king, just a couple more years. Now, moving on, the third stock that will pay you a dividend in July is Kimberly Clark, ticker symbol KMB. This company pays their dividend out on July 5th, and for every share of KMB you own, you'll be getting $1.16. And just like the other two companies we've talked about so far, Kimberly Clark has a really nice dividend growth history of 49 consecutive years. They will no doubt become a dividend king here any day now. Now, the fourth stock that will pay you in July is going to be Best Buy, ticker symbol BBY. And I swear, guys, I did not mean to rhyme that right there, but Best Buy is also going to be paying a dividend on July 5th, and for every share of Best Buy you own, you'll be getting 88 cents per share. And there's a couple things I like about Best Buy's dividend. First and foremost, look at this dividend yield, 5.14%, extremely high, and Best Buy is like one of the cheapest stocks on the market right now. And they also have a really high 5-year growth rate of 20.5%. Wow, extremely high. High yield and high growth. That is hard to come by. Now, the fifth stock that's going to be paying a dividend is South Jersey Industries, ticker symbol SJI, which is a natural gas utility company that services customers you guessed it, in southern New Jersey. They have their headquarters there in Folsom, New Jersey. And the 5th of July looks like a pretty popular day to pay dividends because that's when you're getting one from SJI. And for every share of this company you own, you'll be getting 31 cents. Now, moving on to stock number 6, we have Hewlett Packard, aka HP, ticker symbol HPQ, which is a technology company that makes kind of a variety of products, but they're best known for their computers and printers and have actually been doing some really cool things with 3D printing, which they are likely, I think, to lean more into as we head into the future. But at any rate, guys, this company is paying a dividend on July 6th, and for every share of HPQ you own, you'll be getting 25 cents per share. And the dividend growth rate on this company is not too bad either, about 12.5%, dividend yield of 3%, and a nice dividend growth history of 12 consecutive years. Next up, stock number 7 is American Tower Corporation, ticker symbol AMT, which is a real estate investment trust that leases space for cell towers to different communication companies. And this stock is paying a dividend on July 8th. And for every share of AMT you own, you'll be getting $1.43. And look at this company's 5-year growth rate, 18.27%. Really, really high 5-year growth rate. I love to see that. Now, moving on to stock number 8, this one is smoking, guys. We have Altria Group, ticker symbol MO, which is a consumer staples company that produces tobacco-based products like cigarettes, cigars, chewing tobacco, and stuff like that. But they own very popular brands like Marlboro, Black & Mild, Copenhagen, and Skoal. And Altria Group will pay a dividend on July 11th. I'm very much looking forward to getting a payment from these guys. And for every share of Altria Group you own, you'll be getting 90 cents. And there's a lot to love about Altria Group. I mean, they have a really high dividend yield, almost 8%. 5-year growth rate's not too bad, about 8%. And then this dividend growth history says 18 years, but really Altria Group is a dividend king. Seeking Alpha is just mistaken. Now, moving on to stock number 9, this company was actually a spinoff from Altria Group. This is Philip Morris, which also produces tobacco-based products. Philip Morris will be paying a dividend on July 12th, 2022. I know this says April, but they pay on a quarterly basis. So think April, May, June, July 12th, and for every share of Philip Morris, you're going to get $1.25. All right, now stock number 10, we have Leggett Platt, ticker symbol LEG, which is probably honestly one of the most boring companies out there. This company makes products and components that go into beds, seats in cars and planes, furniture, carpeting, stuff like that. Very, very uninteresting stuff, but definitely a necessity, right? And Leggett Platt is going to be paying a dividend on July 15th, halfway through the month. And for every share of this company you own, you'll be getting 44 cents. All right, moving on. The next company that will pay you a dividend in July is Franklin Resources, ticker symbol BEN, B-E-N. And for those of you who have never heard of this company, they're an asset management company that currently has over $1.5 trillion in assets under management, which is unreal. But Franklin Resources is also paying a dividend on July 15th. And for every share you own, you'll be getting 29 cents. And look at the yield on this bad boy, over 5% with a pretty nice dividend growth history, about 8.5% with 25 years of consecutive growth. That's what I like to see. All right, guys, hang in there. Just a few more stocks to go. This next one on our list is Stag Industrial, which is a real estate investment trust that leases industrial properties like warehouse and distribution centers. And some of their clients actually include companies like Amazon and FedEx. So, pretty big deal. And Stag will pay you a dividend also on July 15th, which appears to be another really good day for dividends. But for every share of Stag you own, you'll be getting 12 cents. All right, moving on. Stock number 13, we have Intuit, ticker symbol INTU, which is a technology company that makes software you're probably familiar with, like QuickBooks, TurboTax, stuff like that. And, I actually always forget that this company pays a dividend, but I guess they do. And as you can see here, they are going to be paying a dividend on July 18th. And for every share of Intuit you own, you'll be getting 68 cents per share. And there's really not much to write home about in terms of dividend yield, but the payout ratio is really low, 20%. The 5-year growth rate's looking nice, nearly 15%, and the dividend growth history is not too bad either, just touching double digits. All right, 3 more to go, guys. The next stock paying a dividend is Cisco, ticker symbol CSCO, which is one of the OGs of Silicon Valley, okay? It is a technology company that specializes in digital communication and networking, as well as cloud and security products. It looks like they actually do a lot of different things. I recommend you guys take a look at their website to get familiar, but Cisco's going to be paying a dividend on July 27th, towards the end of the month. And for every share you own, you'll be getting 38 cents. Now, moving on, the second to last stock we're talking about today is Comcast, ticker symbol CMCSA, which is an internet and cable company in the communication sector. And they also own, fun fact, NBC Universal, which means they own DreamWorks, Universal Pictures, Universal Studios, The Today Show, and all of these different TV networks that you could see on the screen right here. But Comcast is going to be paying a dividend also on July 27th, and for every share of Comcast you own, you'll be getting 27 cents. Now, moving on, guys, last but not least, we have JP Morgan Chase, ticker symbol JPM, which is going to close out the month in dividends. They are paying on July 31st, and for every share of JPM that you own, you'll be getting exactly $1. And there's a lot to love about this company, but in terms of its dividend stats, they have a 3.5% dividend yield, which is not too shabby, a payout ratio that's looking, on the lower side, sub 30%, and a really nice 5-year growth rate of 15%. Love JP Morgan. All right, guys, now that you know which stocks will be paying you dividends in July, check out this next video here to learn about 5 more dividend stocks that will help you beat the market. All of these have dramatically outperformed the stock market over the last 5 years and look poised to continue delivering returns for shareholders into the future. So click on this video right here, and I'll see you in the next one.